this is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and we are finally doing a Green Lantern video. So today we're going to be opening up some Scribblenauts Unmasked Series 3 blind boxes. We have the DC Universe animated movie Justice League War action figure Green Lantern. And finally we have this very awesome statue that I cannot wait to show you. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up these Scribblenauts Unmasked blind boxes. And you know what would be awesome is if we got Sinestro in this video. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that would be pretty neat if we're doing the Green Lantern video and get him. And look at that, we got the Green Lantern as I'm sitting there talking about that, which we've already gotten this character. I'll go ahead and put him on the base real quick so that we can look at him one more time. Here he is, and I noticed when I was putting him on the base, he had kind of like a little odor to him. He smells kind of like a pencil eraser for some reason. Let's go ahead and open the next one since we've already seen that one. See what we get. Wow, that one made a real funny popping noise. And wow, we got another Green Lantern, but this one's different. This is actually the main character, I think, from the Scribblenauts series, if I remember correctly. Here's our character. If I remember right, it's been a little while since I played the Scribblenauts Unmasked game, but I think his name is Maxwell. You guys can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but here's a look at both of them side by side. So look at the back. And we got another character similar to this from a different series, but there's some difference in those. And for our final, look at that. Look at that. How exciting is that? Not only did we get Sinestro, but we got two Green Lanterns. And I couldn't have planned that even if I wanted to, because these are true blind boxes. You never know what you're going to get out of these. Now, this character back here, he's going to be the mystery figure, the question mark one. Sinestro is a 2 and 18, and the Green Lantern that we got right there, he's also a question mark out of 18. So we got some of the harder characters out of the series today. That's just so awesome that we got those in this video. But let's go ahead and open up. This is going to be our Green Lantern. This is the Justice League War action figure from the animated movie. Here's a look at the back. That Shazam right there looks really cool. I really like Shazam in the Injustice game. He was one of my favorite characters to play as. And of course, there is the Flash, which I also have that one. But I'll go ahead and get this out of the package and we'll take a better look at him. So here's our Green Lantern with Atrocitus kind of sitting back there looking at him. I say Atrocitus, I don't know for certain if that's how it's pronounced. That's my best take on it. That's the best way that I can pronounce it. But one of the first things that I noticed about this Green Lantern is you can't bend his foot. And see, a lot of the more expensive characters like this, you can bend their feet up and down. And the reason why I point that out is because it makes it a little bit harder to kind of balance him with different poses when their feet are like that. Makes it a little bit more trickier to get him to stand up. But he does bend at the elbows. His hands don't bend either, so there's not really a lot of flexibility with this character. And his head and his neck look a little strange, like his neck just looks like it's a little too big. But other than that, it's a really nice figure. And the paint on it's in pretty good shape. So overall it's a pretty good figure. Just a little disappointed you can't bend him a little bit more. So now that we got him out of the package, let's open this bad boy. This thing is just awesome. When you guys see this, you're really going to like it, I think. Even if you don't like this villain, I think you're going to like this statue. So let's get this out of the package. I was in the comic book store. I was looking for just something neat to show you guys. And I bought this about 3 months ago, but it just took me forever to get around to doing this video. And when I was looking through the comic book store, I came across this and I was just like, wow, this thing is just, it is so nice. I guess maybe I just really like the candy apple red color too. It's the same kind of paint that you'd see on like an Iron Man suit. But here's a look kind of up close of his face. Here's a look at his armor, and as you can see, the gloss, just the shininess of that red just makes this figure just look so nice. Now that we have him on the rotating base, I was kind of curious. I was wondering, who do you guys think would win between the Incredible Hulk and Atrocitus? I know the Hulk is Marvel and Atrocitus is DC, so you're probably never going to see them fight each other. but I think that would be a pretty good fight. I don't know who would win that. I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that, for those of you that are familiar with who this villain is. But I really like this statue. I mean, you can kind of see some imperfections on the paint, like right there, and it actually, now that I take a closer look at it, it kind of looks like the paint is cracking a little bit right there. I don't know if it's cracking or if that's like scratches that they added to make it look like he's been in battle. It's kind of hard to tell on that one. As you can see, it's got some little scratches right there, but the rest of his paint is like perfect, so I'm thinking maybe it's just maybe scratches from battle. Now, from looking at the bottom of the figure, right here is what the bottom looks like. It just says manufactured in China, DC Comics, S12. And if you look closely at his hand right here, you can see he's got a little red Green Lantern ring. I say Green Lantern, I guess it's just a red lantern ring. But there's his ring, and this figure's ring is kind of just painted on. It's got like a little green smudge. It's not really much of a ring at all right there. You know, you would think with a figure like this, they would have at least put like a bump or something right there just to indicate that he's wearing a ring instead of just a green splat of paint right there. It's kind of, that kind of cracks me up a little bit. I really like the Batman and the Batgirl statues that I showed you guys a couple months ago. This is only the third statue that I've shown you, but this one just, it really caught my eye and is something that it's just going to look really nice in a display case. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it was a lot shorter than what I normally do here on this channel. Now, if you guys want to see more of the Green Lantern toys, be sure to press the like button. We do take that into consideration when deciding what types of videos to do next. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.